Wednesday morning, and I am not in the studio. I am right here on the beach in the Florida Panhandle, one of the most beautiful places to visit. The Florida Panhandle has these pristine beaches, that open ocean, that Gulf behind us here, but we're standing a little inland, and you can see just over to the right, we're in Mexico Beach, where that hurricane, Michael, Category 5, happened 1 year ago. Why I'm standing in front of this pylon that has nothing on top of it? Because if you were watching my coverage that day, we were watching from a window just across the street as this home twisted off of its foundation, bobbed over to US 98, rolled down and shredded. So this building, you can come with me, Sam. This building is called the Summer House. That's where we stayed. It's actually what looks like the second, but it's the third floor, where it kind of opens up. There's a pool area over there. That's where we survived the storm in. That house was not the only one that was torn from its foundation. This whole road and inland, I mean, the surge went far inland. The winds were up to 160 miles per hour. The surge was 14 feet with white caps on top of it. This whole road and this whole town is dotted yet with kind of these vacant lots, these places that haven't had a chance. The cleanup looks, I have to say, I've seen a lot of these post-disaster towns. The cleanup does look really good. They've done a spectacular job. They're extremely hopeful. And there's construction. There's construction going on this morning. So there's certainly rebuilding happening, but it takes time. There's a lot of problems that people were telling me about insurance. The population of Mexico Beach itself has been cut in more than half because the cost of living is really high. I mean, we were driving around, you can think about what else left. There's no bank, right? So they haven't had a bank. They will eventually, but it's been a year and they still have kind of a mobile ATM on a truck. There haven't been grocery stores. There haven't been gas stations. There still isn't. So really, Hurricane Michael being 1 year ago, you don't think because you don't live here. And I think that's a big part of why not just Mexico Beach, but Tyndall Air Force Base, Panama City, so many of the counties inland that were impacted by Michael, they've told me that they feel like the forgotten coast. And so we are here this morning to tell them you are not forgotten. I think a lot of people that were watching will never forget, but it's good to remind everyone because whether it's Paradise, California, or North Carolina and Hurricane Florence, the impacts just keep going. Life doesn't just suddenly turn around and everything gets better. It takes a lot. So maybe it's something where you check in. Maybe there's something that we can all do. Maybe it's, there are a lot of places that you can go and help. And sometimes it's just asking how they're doing and, following up because I think they often do feel forgotten. And so we're here actually this afternoon. We're going to be with our affiliate, WMBB. They are opening their TV station 1 year later today because it was that damaged in the storm. So they're opening a brand new station and we're going to be here to celebrate with them because there's a lot of hope and celebration that's happening today too. Anybody saying anything, Sam?
Anita says, thank you for not forgetting us.
Of course, Anita. We are not going to forget. I tell you that right now. We're actually taking a drone this morning. We're going to fly up and over and remind everybody how gorgeous this coast is because I think that's a good reminder too. Anybody else? Just good mornings?
A lot of good mornings.
Well, good morning.
Beautiful.
Here. This is a special spot.
No.
What else did we see yesterday, Sam? It's hard because it's still heartbreaking to see all these people. We sat. So what you'll see on Nightline, I do want to plug my Nightline piece. So Nightline, you're going to see me follow up after the storm. The next morning, we met up with people that survived it. This woman Talia and her husband and their dogs and their neighbor survived by wearing life jackets, floating until they could find a boat. And storm surge, this is not normal water, right? They floated. They found the boat. They were able to survive in it. This last year has been so trying. We're going to go into her story. We're going to talk to Kimberly Kennedy, who was our angel, who helped us find a place to stay here. There's a lot of updates that I'll be able to bring you, and you're going to see it all tonight on Nightline. All right, but we got to do GMA, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's do GMA then.
6 minutes away.
6 minutes away. Bye.